Yo, it's your boy Mr. B bringing you some maths, and today we're gonna start our series on transformations, going with the first one, translations. Take a look at this. Translate this shape by vector -4 and 2. And you're like, Mr. B, what does that mean? I don't know. Don't worry, let's go. So first of all, translate this shape by vector. Okay, translate, what does that mean? That means that we're going to move the shape without actually changing it. So we're just going to move it around the grid. Cool? Then we have that thing on the bottom, the vector. What is that vector telling us? That vector tells us which direction we're going to move the shape on. So the top value is telling us how we're going to move it left or right. And the bottom value is going to tell us how we're moving down or up. Negative is left, positive is right, negative is down, positive is up. So in this case, we are going to move the shape 4 to the left and 2 up. Alright, let's do that. But first, before we actually start, you need to know one thing, and this is really important. You're never going to do transformation to whole shapes. You're always going to do transformation to the corners, to the vertices. So first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to mark the vertices. Cool? Then let's go. Each one of them is going to move 4 left, 2 up. So first one, 4 to the left, 2 up. Mark the corner there. 4 to the left, 2 up for the second one. Mark that vertex. 4 to the left, 2 up. Mark that guy. Once you have all 3 corners, you draw your shape. Easy peasy. Alright, let's take a look at another example together. Translate this shape by vector 0, 5. If you think you know how to do this, you can pause here and come back when you got an answer, but if you don't, I'll help you out. What is that vector telling you? 0, 5. What it's actually telling you is there's no change on the x-axis, and you're going to move 5 up on the y-axis. So let's go. Again, we mark our corners. We're going to go 5 up only. So first corner, second corner, third corner, and the last one. We got all 4, we do our shape. Easy peasy. Alright, pause here, come back when you got an answer. It should be 1 left, 3 down, which brings you right over here. Next one, pause here, come back when you got an answer. Should have been 6 to the right, 8 up, which will take the shape over there. And finally, pause here, come back when you got an answer. It should be 4 to the left and no change on up and down, so it will be this guy over here. Easy peasy. Translation is probably the easiest one. Now take a look at this. Which transformation would change shape A into shape B? So now we're asked to analyze the transformation. Obviously this one is going to be a translation, but for each one of them there will be a few prerequisites that you need to know. There can be 4 different transformations, and we're going to see them in this videos in this series. So for this case over here, the shape hasn't changed in size and the shape hasn't changed direction. So it's the same shape, it just moved around. That means it's a translation. So every answer you need to first say which transformation it is. Then depending on the transformation, you need to give more information. When is the translation? The information that you need to give is by which vector has the shape moved. Cool? So let's take a look. What is the vector here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark 2 corners, 1 in each of the shapes, and they need to be the corresponding corner. And I'm going to check how it moved. First, we're going to see left or right. So in our case, we're moving 3 to the right. So we're going to put that in our vector. Then we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So it's a translation by vector 3, 4. Easy peasy? Alright. Give it a go. Pause here, come back when you got an answer. Alright, it's a translation by vector. We mark the corners, it's going 3 to the right, and then it's going 6 down, so 3 minus 6. Next one. Pay attention to the question, read it here, don't start doing it straight away. Pause here, come back when you got an answer. So it's a translation by vector. We mark 2 corners. We're going 8 to the left, and then we're going 6 down, so -8, -6. If you got 8, 6, that means that you haven't read the question properly. It says change shape B into shape A. So we're going from B to A. And final one, read the question carefully. Pause here, come back when you got an answer. So it's a translation by vector. We marked your corners. We are going 6 to the left, so -6 and 0. Nice. All right, recap time. So, to translate a shape is to move the shape without changing it. The vector is going to tell you where you're moving the shape. The top value tells you if it's left or right. The bottom value tells you how much down or up. And you're always going to move the vertices, not the shape. Cool? Easy peasy. Hope the video is useful. Hope you learned everything. That's it from me. Borges out.